You guys, the show's starting. You guys, it's Donald Trump. We're listening to President Trump's leads as listening session on healthcare.
Third, only have
Good morning. It's autonomous currency. American ISIS. ID. Irreconcilable differences. Mirror the law.
You and your fellow citizens with more choices, far more choices.
Where's Kaika? I'm here, Anonymous. I'm here.
Now they'll be able to pick the plan they want. They'll be able to pick the doctor they want.
Waiting for my cue
Do a lot
to
of
go.
things that the other plan was supposed to give it a
Yeah, we're waiting for our cue.
You don't pick your doctor. You don't.
Ish Monday.
We're not
Hooah.
going to have one size fits all.
One size fits all.
Instead, we're going to be working
New
with the
era.
power of the private marketplace to let insurers come in and
When the new
compete
wears
for
off,
business.
you must be looking at that this here. Be Siri, put it on the screen for the fans.
Nobody's even thinking of today.
Here it is, map of Buffet College.
Today, nobody has even thought about.
Well, the new Rise On.
The market's going to enforce that with
Here it
millions
is.
and millions of people wanting healthcare. More competition and less regulation will finally bring down the cost of care, and I think it'll bring it down.
Well, the new Rise On.
Unfortunately, it
Dr.
takes a
Phil
while to get
Quotes.
there, because you have
Dr.
to let
Phil
that
Quotes.
marketplace kick in, and it's going to take a little while to
With the
get there.
new
Once it
Rise
does, it's gonna
On.
be-
South Wing, North Wing.
I wish it didn't take
Twin
a
Brides,
year
email
or 2 years,
scandal.
but that's what's going to happen.
I don't have email, V Siri.
We'll let you go through that process.
He doesn't have
Get
email.
the job done.
He doesn't have
And I
email.
understand this just in closing
He doesn't have a
comments.
private
We'll
server.
let the press stay
Private
free.
server.
But
Private
the
server.
press is making
Cuatro
Obamacare
Puente,
look so good.
Presencia, Union
So much
Place.
it is.
Union
So good.
Place.
They're showing these reports about this one gets so
Reports.
much and this one gets so much.
Reporters.
First one
Reporter
covers very few
Hall.
people.
Yeah, Reporter Hall.
It's imploding. And 17 will be the worst.
Bishop Hall,
Senator
Newman
Pence, I'll say it again,
Hall.
because Obama's gone.
This is our jam.
That things are going to be very bad
This is our jam.
with Obamacare. They're going to have
Kelly
tremendous
Dolomite.
increases.
Yeah, Kelly Dolomite.
Frankly, they're putting themselves
Our
in a very
jam, our
bad
one.
position. I tell this to
Our
Congress,
one world.
by repealing
Our
Obamacare,
one world.
effects of Obamacare.
This is all one world. Airlines. American ISIS. Thank you, 96 KB. Yeah, show them our frequent flyer card. Sure.
So the press is making it look so wonderful.
Good morning from America's newest news leader on television. This is an American ISIS airline exclusive.
Remember how wonderful it used to be.
Yeah.
It was so great.
This is our one.
It's a little bit like President
Our one
Obama.
world.
When he left, people liked him.
Show them our frequent
When he was
flyer
here, people
number.
didn't like him so much. That's
There
the
you
way
go.
life goes. That's human nature.
The number
Obamacare is a disaster.
96 KB and a large fry.
By repealing it, by getting rid of it, by ending it, everyone's going to say, "Oh,
Burger
this
King
is so
Taurus
great."
is.
But it wasn't great. And
What
I
happened in
tell
the
Tom
Taurus? I don't know
Ryan,
what
I tell Paul
happened.
Ryan,
I
tell
don't
every
know.
one of them. I say the best thing you can
You
do
wonderful.
is wait a year, because it's going to blow itself off.
You
the
wonderful.
map. But that's
Thank
the wrong thing
you.
to do for
We
the
won.
country. It's the wrong thing to do for our citizens. So
Thank you,
with that, I'd like to
S1L5.
introduce some of the folks.
L5 is in our frequent
Say
flyer
a few
numbers.
words about your experience with Obamacare,
Where's S1?
and perhaps the press will even
I don't know where S1
Would
is.
you like to start?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
It's here, R1.
Our rates
A,
are
B, C,
three
D,
times they
E,
were
F, G,
before
H, I,
Obamacare
J,
started.
K, L,
We
M,
have
N,
one
P,
provider in
Q, I, S.
very little
One.
options for what we can and cannot do.
L5, you got it.
We're a small business owner. We're actually not brick and
Oh,
mortar.
thank
We
you,
are
American
outlet
ISIS
business. We
Airlines,
can't afford
for
our
helping us
equipment
with our
maintenance rates
demonstration
year after year after
today.
year. Our food source
You're
is
welcome.
in jeopardy because of this healthcare law.
Our video, The Bachelor, won't play. Why? Yeah. The Bachelor Nick chooses his final rose live tonight.
It's gone up 3 times, and then you have to pay if you
The
don't want to use it.
interview
You have
won't
to pay.
come
That's
on.
the old-time beauty. If you don't want to use it, you have to pay.
Good Lord, Nick wish it. Video.
So people say, well, if I use it, I use
We'll
it.
show the fans
If
why we
I
can't
don't
play
use it, I
it.
have to pay a penalty.
Absolutely.
And do you ever pay penalties? Do you ever do that, or you have to?
Here it is.
We haven't
Era.
yet.
Loading
We were
media.
insured
File
in
could not be
December. They dropped
played.
us for the 4th time.
Sorry, fans.
After
We
we paid
couldn't load
over
the Nick
$50,000
Final Rose video.
And it's gone up triple.
Yes,
And before Obamacare, you actually had good health care.
we did.
So it's not our fault. We couldn't cue the video for our fans.
I'm not saying
We're
this is
sorry for our viewers who wanted exclusives on the Final Rose live tonight on ABC.
Now, when you start deducting those millions
We wanted an interview with Nick.
of so-called people that are happy.
Oh, well, let's get with the show.
I can tell you. How about you?
Hello, Mr. Trump. This is EEOC. EOC, LIN. WitSec, x34, Niagara Falls Boulevard. The 34. Verizon store. He's on the floor. Get him up. 34.
To 2015, that private insurance went up by 102%. Finally, his employer told us in 2015 when
34, good lord.
additional 34%.
234.
Carry our family
Absolutely.
forward. So I had to enter back into the workforce. But
Watergate scandal. Water, it falls, it falls, it falls, it falls.
Under Obamacare, and we believe the sales pitch that if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor.
Want to remind everyone at GoFundMe.com/AllTelevis. Good morning from America's newest school leader, AllTelevis. Donate. We have a goal of $653. Amanda Matar. Enter your amount here. First name 8,000. Oh, that's a better number.
And I think what
White
makes our
House.
family story unique is
Couldn't the White House donate this?
2014 when we entered the exchange.
Absolutely.
$3,000 as a family. My husband and I together, that was our gross income.
$8,000. How about the Super Bowl score?
Together since I got back to work, 74,000.
3428.
Paying 10,000 in health
Right, today's Niagara Falls Boulevard Watergate scandal. Absolutely. Enter your first name, last name here. Use Facebook info.
So happy to see it. I mean, it's almost dark.
Your email address. I don't have an email. We'll log you in automatically. Look at your authorization code. Oh, that's who logged this in. The authorization code on every receipt. That's correct. The country of origin of all United States. Enter your pizza zip code here. Happy birthday, Hitler. Next day. Randall Stephenson, leave a comment here. I have a question. Continue your secure payment. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Diners Club, Discover Card, Amex will take your payment for you. We haven't had a sale in 24 days. What have we been answering? Got it. Today's show is brought to you by Blvd Law. Advancing us with us, S105. It's in a frequent flyer card. 3 planes, 3 quotes. Thank you, CDC. Today's show is just by Verizon. Shop support by Verizon. Get the iPhone 7 on the network it deserves. Verizon. Unlimited gets the network it deserves. And so do you. Oh, Shadow. Shadow you. You've got so do you. Show the world. So do you. So happy. Yeah, it's a should have been happy place. Should have been happy place. And so do you.
It's just that we had to.
And Shoto.
And I couldn't understand why they canceled our plan, so we had no other choice.
Hello, Barry Shoto. Shoto you. That's you. Yeah, it is you. That is. $45 per line. Plus taxes and fees. Once you enroll and auto pay yourself first. Auto pay.
My case is ground zero for the healthcare law. And you represent a lot of people.
Good morning, everyone.
Absolutely very unfair. She's in the same situation, and I think it's very, very unfair.
Pay to the order of. Yeah, pay to the order of. Auto pay. You've been 68. 68 yourself. Auto pay. Yeah, pay yourself first. No plastic. And today's show is brought to you by the Bronx Zoo. Get 10% off tickets. Enter your email address on your authorization code. Log in yourself. Yeah, authorization code. Log us in. Self-guarded, Chris Garden Tutors. National Fuel. WBOK. 18 songs in a row. No, 11 songs in a row. 11, because I'm 11. 18 songs in a row. You got it. Songs in a row. NYC Public Students, you're free. Radio frequency ID.
$365 a month.
Chaperone, $10.
To a 809.
This is so messy. It is. You've got mess hall. You got coffee hall. You've got purple blazers.
So if I went to the doctor,
Trailblazers.
I would
Yeah.
put it out of my pocket, and it just didn't seem like a good use of my money. I felt like I would be a better steward of that $17,000 at the end of the year. Should I?
The narcotics department
And
at
so I
Keller
opted out. I went into a faith-based
Academy
charity,
Community Hospital.
and I'm doing that. One of the reasons I felt like
Good
I
Lord.
could do this, you totally articulate.
We can't do this. We can't.
Is because I think I know you're going to get this taken care of. So I thought it's only going to be.
We
for
just
me.
can't.
I will be on my
4011 883 4011. We can't do this.
For health insurance, and
He needs directory assistance.
People in Arizona paying-
0.
Yes.
They're paying the penalty.
Well, and my husband also.
What kind of directory assistance?
Can't afford to offer insurance to employees, and.
What is direct
Also in
assistance?
the independent market.
Google
Just
directory
it's too
assistance.
much.
Directory
And I've
assistance.
had individual insurance for 25 years.
This
I've
is so
been in business.
statutory.
So I've always been in that individual market. I've always done what was right. You know.
Would someone like to
Take,
explain directory,
for myself,
statutory
I
assistance?
for healthcare because I'm a business person. I don't want
Geico Direct.
huge health
Geico Direct.
to affect money that could be going to my business.
Someone explain
that I can
statutory
use for health.
assistance.
So, I was in my mid-20s.
In telecommunications, directory assistance or directory inquiries is a phone service used to find out a specific telephone number and or address of a residence, business, or government entity. Statutory assistance. 411.
If we repeal it, nobody's going to know that. And the press is going to say how wonderful. it
Someone
is.
explain
And,
411.
gee, we miss Obamacare.
Well, where's 311?
Biggest problem I have, Tom.
Well, 311 is all to speed your screening process.
Not the right way.
All liquids must be in the 3 I's. Ayala, fix my life. Dr. Phil, when the twin news rises on.
In 2009,
Email scandal.
the Affordable Care Act was going through Congress, what became the Affordable Care Act. I was
What
working
is
with the Democratic
611, 311, and 411? Statutory assistance. Well, you've got Constance, you got Phil, you've got Joe. Hello, how can I help you? You've got Constance.
Went on to eventually work for the Christ Medicus Foundation. We're focused on building a culture of life, protecting
Satori.
liberty and healthcare, protecting the right of conscience, prohibiting the public funding of abortion.
We're watching President Trump lead the listening session on healthcare.
Especially
So we have an answer on statutory assistance, 411.
Yeah, thank you.
We don't create these phone numbers. We don't create them. We don't.
All of our human and civil rights.
We don't create the phone numbers.
Americans, that we share as Americans, the right
This
to-
is a story of numbers and colors.
The right to medical care, to housing. to
Numbers, colors,
all illusory if the right to life isn't defended with maximum
and
determination.
name. Banana for Fanta.
Americans, it's
Banana for Fanta. He's here.
aborted since Roe v. Wade. And
Banana
I
for Fanta.
supported you in the presidential election.
The names sound alike.
several speeches
Why do they
to
sound alike?
vote for life in the general election, and really happy that you're here
Statutory assistance.
to continue the bipartisan.
You can do
belief
this.
that there should be
No, I
tax payment on
can't.
abortion.
Today's show is brought to you by NICE.
To support your
Payment
effort
System
to
Network,
show that
providing trusted debit payment services. We have a Trumbull here throughout the U.S. and internationally for more than 30 years. With NICE, every transaction counts.
That's so nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Great job. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. President, thank you so much for inviting me. My name is Dr. Manny, and I run a nonprofit.
Well, they explain directory
health
assistance.
across Tennessee. I'm a trauma surgeon. But what we do is
in Tennessee on Wednesday.
we look forward to hosting. Yes, sir.
Explain it.
Yes, sir. We do these large community events.
They're
where,
avoiding this top. This is a live
across
conference. I don't
Tennessee,
understand this.
Where we host these health fairs. taking
You have
care
the
of patients.
installation
So it's really a
of wanting to know the
grassroots effort,
truth.
something that you
This
understand
is the
better than
time.
anyone,
This is the
where
platform
people come out
to
to
discuss the truth.
doctors, nurses on the ground.
Can
helping
someone
folks
at this
with preventive
table
medicine, educating
explain
folks, that's
statutory assistance?
But the one thing I've
In
been seeing
883
across
4011.
Tennessee is that folks,
We
really
add
can't
zero.
afford these rising
What are we
premiums.
not
What they're
explaining?
doing is effectively they're paying the
Hey,
tax
Sherry,
relief
tell them zero.
because it's cheaper
Google,
for
zero
them to pay
liability.
for
Let them flip.
for the insurance. And so that's been a big problem that we're seeing across the
Let
state.
them lip gloss.
So thank you so much for what you're doing to tackle this problem.
Regulation E, electronic funds
The way out of
transfer.
the problem is to do a plan much more like the plan we're going to get that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Without penalties too.
Can this roundtable explain, please? This is EEOC LIN.
They only want to talk about the first phase. The first phase is just the most basic of phases. And then you have phase two, which is largely done by our secretary. And then you have phase
Regulation
three,
E
which is
provides a
lot of
basic
bells and
framework
whistles, but they don't
that establishes the rights, liabilities, and responsibilities of participants in electronic funds transfer. Usually, Regulation E felonies.
But if you did it that way, it can't get done.
E felonies are usually 4 years.
We're going to get something done that's going to be terrific. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dr.
What are they transferring?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I too am from Tennessee, and I'm too in the farming industry. And the effect that I've had through
Regulation E,
daughter's insurance supplied through her work,
an E felony.
and I've seen the increases.
The minors.
Since Obamacare to the tune of about
Audio experience, I love the song.
just for me. And I
Just to make,
considered taking the option of the penalty.
maybe let's show them our frequent flyer card. Maybe they'll,
If I opt out of the program and buy a private plan, just a catastrophic.
maybe this will
plan,
ring a bell.
Very healthy man.
Here it is here.
If I take that option.
96 KB 5L8
Penalized, but my wife's income as well.
on your lap.
Considerable more money than I do, but she has insurance. So I don't think. that's
96
fair.
Ford Taurus.
And I don't think the rate increase is just.
You mean you don't know directory assistance?
I'm in the county. that-
Statutory assistance.
Blue Cross Blue
They
Shield
just
Tennessee.
don't know Geico Direct. Good lord.
$40 a month premium for
Google.
$7,000
Geico Direct.
Before I see any help at all. And I either gotta pay a high premium for a plan that I don't need or don't want.
Will you be
No,
able to
Google.
continue in the years to come?
Geico Direct.
They're dropping out every day.
Yeah, this.
There's 35 counties in Tennessee that has no option at all right now. I don't know what those.
Does anyone know what directory assistance is now?
You're gonna make a lot of money. You know,
They're gonna make a lot of money.
somebody's, well, a few, you're not gonna make, they're gonna make it, yes.
Statler Tower.
Happy about your situation.
The Statler
I
Tower.
appreciate it. Thank you, Joe.
Robert Hyde Jackson Courthouse.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm a physician in Texas, and thank you for allowing me to be here today. And I'll tell you, what I've seen is that a lot of patients really are not.
Really are not.
Covered by Obamacare. It was supposed to cover people, but like everyone has
No,
said.
they
you
not
know,
get
rising
it.
premiums And the rising deductibles. I take care of patients in the hospital, and patients are shocked to get
Thank you, Bridget Lassie.
$1,000 bill, and to find that they're responsible for 6,000 of that because they're
Bridget
deductible.
Lassie Shaman.
And that's just a situation that cannot.
Geico Direct.
Medicaid expansion.
We have a way for shaking our left hand.
Doesn't cover folks either, 'cause many physicians
We
are
take
not
our pills with
taking
this
it,
hand.
They're not accepting it any longer in the outpatient setting.
Lower
Some
tab.
folks who have chronic medical illnesses
Well,
like
let's talk about lower tab
cancer.
while we're
My
here.
wife is a breast cancer survivor.
We can prescribe
Most
lower
of her
tab.
treatment
Lower
was
tab.
outpatient. It was very expensive outpatient care. Most physicians don't even accept Medicaid. So those patients
Is this an admission of treating someone for pain management?
the folks who have Obamacare insurance really are inadequately covered as well.
Go over the
because
side
they're
effects.
still paying extremely high premiums and then having to pay extremely high deductibles. And so it's really
And do they even reach it with the high deductibles? They don't even reach it.
and, oftentimes
Bitart,
they-
Bart
they have
Simpson,
some
hydrocodone, and acetamin, Minton
They
tablets.
don't even reach their deductible.
Where's Bart Simpson?
So I actually read the bill.
Maybe we'll talk to President Obama.
That's coming out of the House.
Bitart, Bart
And I really like a lot of
Simpson,
changes in
Buff
that.
State College.
Correct a lot of
Yeah, we would like
a lot of
that.
issues Obamacare has had. So I
Go over the,
really appreciate
the symptoms, side effects of lower tab.
yes, sir.
Very nice. Thank you. Jan?
Side effects of lower tab.
Johnson. I'm a nurse. I'm a mom. And I am part of.
Even though this is a HIPAA violation, people should know the side effects of Bitartrate, hydrocodone, acetaminophen.
Had insurance that was eventually canceled, and I had written to our center.
You've got anxiety, restlessness, fast heartbeats, fever, sweating, muscle spasms, twitching, diarrhea. Are not there. Blistering, peeling, skin rash, blue lips, fingernails, or skin.
Uproot my family and try to find a job with benefits.
Lightheadedness, dizziness,
that doesn't
fainting,
even cover the
So the healthcare, you know,
tiredness or sleepiness.
actually, in a sense, forces you economically and almost potentially to get.
Siobhan, health
Even
analytics.
though you like your job.
Right. So I did end up getting a full-time position at the hospital that I worked at.
The
But that
top
came with a
traits.
price because I was
Where's
working
the
3 days a
tide?
week and spending time with
Obama.
my small children, who are my number one priority.
We have a wafer shaking our left leg.
The ACA, I was
We're explaining the
because I
top
could
trait.
not afford,
Hydrocodone and
meal
cinnamon
of
and
$1,200 per month and deductible that didn't cover anything.
what does this have to do with Barry?
Deductible was so high that essentially, unless you had a really big problem, you wouldn't even be able to use it.
Correct, yes. And we're still in that boat.
Highest
Right now,
buy.
our deductible is $6,500.
Today's just brought to you by
And
Highest
so
Buy.
if
Came
I
up.
have a child who's extremely sick, it's going to
That's
cost me
probably
$1,000.
why.
Just last week, my daughter
The
had
Real
a fever,
Trade
and I sent her to
Center.
school for 3 days straight because I had to work.
Because I had to work.
Afford our insurance, and I couldn't afford to bring her to the doctor.
This is about Niagara Falls. He falls. Where does he fall?
For our family.
It's really not having insurance at all.
You're playing with this balance. His new balance.
Because the deductibles are so high.
Deductibles are so
We
high.
don't have insurance.
We don't have insurance.
Thank you very much.
Why does he fall?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for hosting us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Something as I was leaving the house, my 11-year-old ran up to me and said, "Dad, I'd like to have you give this to Mr. President for me."
Thank you, the top trait.
I wish I was in trouble with that. I wish I looked back good.
Yeah, thank you,
Dear
Bart
President
Simpson.
Trump,
Thank
It's a great
you.
honor to be able to write to the President of the USA. I think you're a great president and a great man. Also, don't worry, the picture of you on the front of this looks nothing like you.
It's Marin, you guys. We have a chuckle from the White House. Good morning. Chef Garden Tours. Hilton Hotels. Yeah, Chef Garden.
Cincinnati, about a week and a half ago at a round table, and I'll share with you what I shared with them. I started with a quote from the great President Ronald Reagan, who said the most terrifying words in the English
Google.
language were from
Keller Hospital, West Point.
Kind of my feeling on healthcare. The system was broken.
Cake. Kelly Army Community
I
Hospital.
started my company 21 years ago, and I had a vision of wanting
Let's
to
talk
provide
about this
100% full family
wonderful
healthcare
place.
as long as I had a company.
Who owns
Because I
this?
really felt in my heart that it was the right thing to do.
Donald
One
Trump
of the
owns it.
last holdouts
Oh.
said After about 15 years, I really had a choice of either having a company.
Yeah, we had a
or being able to
choice.
Provide my employees that level of healthcare.
Open
And
up.
that's sad. You know, I tell my
That's
wife
not a
all the time, you
choice.
can have anything you want. We just can't have everything we want. We have the best healthcare system in the world. We do.
Today's show is brought to you by the DoD Safe Line. 1-877-995-5247. Report unsafe activity, sexual assault, support for the DoD community. Call the Safe Line. What if I don't have access to a phone? Call the prayer line. Pray. Pray to God. I don't want to pray.
If we had a healthcare show in my town, there'd be 3 or 4 people.
If we had a phone, we could have Selena and Bones at 7.
You know what that does to
Yeah,
drive
we could have Shalino at 7.
So we would like to see more of a free market
If we had a
That's what
phone.
made this country great. You know, entrepreneurialism,
You got it.
instead of empowerments.
If I had an email, I would have sent
That's what
it.
we'd like to ask you for, and I'd like to say.
We only had an email address.
Largely, but we also have to take care of people that can't afford to be in our
Don't
station.
worry, we'll log
So,
you in
largely,
automatically.
you
Don't
know,
worry.
beyond everything,
Look at this map.
what's gonna happen, the competitive bidding and
It's our
every
jam.
element of what we're doing is
This is the only thing missing out of my American Airlines frequent flyers. R1, S105. Thank you, American Airlines. Yeah, no one's gonna get this.
You know, they're marketing food stamps.
Right.
That's like, you know, for the people who really can't provide for themselves.
Why can't American Airlines donate to us? Not sure. It's a good question.
So I totally believe in safety nets for
Welcome
those
to
who need them.
Advantage
Not free hand-
AA Advantage program.
But we are going to be Very much free market. People
Very much free
will
market.
go out and they'll be off. The
And they'll
cost.
be off. Yeah.
Go ahead, Stan.
It's when the new wears off.
County, northern Utah. I think I'm probably the only other elected official.
This is where we do funny things here.
It's been an interesting ride. System in the last
You know,
26
just
years.
things.
My son was born
Things.
3.5 months premature, 26 years ago.
Things,
We had really good
things.
insurance. We basically didn't have to pay anything.
Money first.
out of
No,
pocket.
people
We decided we were
first.
doing
Then money,
smart
then
work.
things.
As time went on,
We do things here.
Until the healthcare system has been a little bit broke.
Good Lord, what kind of things?
ACA, and I'm not gonna call it
Money first.
another word I call
No,
it.
people first.
It's healthcare
Money,
program. I don't
then
want to say
things. We
that.
just
So,
do
anyway,
things.
it was-
Good Lord.
It's got to the point where I own a couple businesses.
Combing
too.
things. Yeah,
I do the
combing
things that I have to
things.
do.
We do
I actually
combing
ran
things.
for government so I could have insurance and won.
There's no
But
risk.
now
No,
I'm
there's
looking at
not, but
people saying, how can I provide insurance for them? Taxes and
it changed
because
everything.
everything's going up. Utah didn't
Our
expand
jam
the education.
changed
We weren't
everything. This is
a part
our
of that. And we can see
jam.
why now because of the things that
Our
happened throughout the
jam
nation with
changed
states and companies that had to support that.
everything.
So it got to the point where I ended up not only with my businesses, had to drive school bus to keep my wife home, my kid who was ill. So now I own 3 businesses, I drive a school bus, and I'm an elected official to be able to continue to do the things I need to do with healthcare. The last 3.
When the new rises on, Dr. Phil, 3 p.m. Mondays. Check your local listings for Dr. Phil.
But I will meet that
Yeah,
again
check your
in 3 months.
listings.
So I'm at 40. I think my wife said this morning at 48 or 4,900 bucks already this year.
Check your listings for Dr. Phil.
To be able to meet my out-of-pocket maximum. And
Dr.
so
Philadelphia.
I would have met that to be able to continue to do. And if there was one thing I probably could ask you about, and my boy's got a rare
Today on Dr.
talk
Phil,
about the rare community and your
a mother-in-law allowed
that
my husband to have an affair under her roof, and now my husband is threatening to kill me. Oh, good Lord. Excuse us, we have a sneeze here. What's an in-law? Dr. Phil, what's an in-law?
It's all about the risk and spreading the risk.
It's a White House on fire.
But it is a challenge for
Good
individuals.
Lord, an in-law.
And I appreciate you even thinking
Is
about
that right,
and
White House?
Talking about grassroots when you're talking about all the people that we support.
I don't
with the
think that's
farmers,
it.
ranchers, and the small business
It is.
people and the people that are in manufacturing. Clark County is one of the largest manufacturing counties.
It's a mother-in-law.
per capita. And Nucor would love to tell you thanks. Nucor Steel would love to tell you thanks for everything that you've been doing.
Nucor's been very good. It's going to get better.
A woman hopes to save her 7-year marriage, but claims her husband has been abusive since they were teens. What in-laws have you had since teens? Not sure. A wonderful weekend of 311. Well, remember 311, all the speaker screening process of your president-elect.
I know we'll come back with you.
I speak in Latin, I'm so sorry.
Next year.
If there's anything we
He's a
can
big
do,
believer in what you're saying right there.
All liquids must be in the 3 odds, 3 quote, CDC, Tom Frieden size container.
be able to pick off that
Oh,
tree,
3
jobs,
quotes from
just let us know
CDC.
we can help.
Thank you, Stan.
Thank you for your time.
Would you have anything
Thank
to
you,
say,
Stanley.
generally speaking?
Well, I
Balance.
started as president, I really
Lower
thought
tab.
about the consequences of
Today's show is brought to you by Lower Tab.
you hear people's lives that have been affected. in
Oh, we love Lower Tab.
ways that sometimes you don't think about it as it relates to healthcare, whether it's businesses that haven't been able to survive or individuals who need to take 3, 4,
Lower
5
tab.
jobs, moms that can't be with their kids when they want. This is about real people. It's about real patients. And so
Absolutely.
with you and your leadership, we are really excited about the opportunity to put in place a patient-centered system where patients and families and doctors are
Absolutely.
and not Washington, D.C.
What about the concept that
Viacom,
everybody knows it's happening, that Obamacare is imploding, that if we don't do
Imploded.
anything, the sun is going to be around in another year?
It's cloudy in here. Where's the cloud?
But now it seems to be getting this wonderful.
Where's the
press,
cloud?
And it's a horrible thing, actually, and getting worse. And 17.
Responsive by Lower Tab.
So far, yes. Because a lot of things were put in
Diver
17.
set, Lower Tab.
17 is going to be worse, and I assume 18 will be worse.
Pico Den.
So it's essentially gone. How do you respond to that? 'Cause
Yeah, we gotta go, you guys.
Wait, just let it implode. let's not take the blame. I've been telling you that. As
The
an
top
option.
traits.
It's not an option I like, frankly, but it's.
Today's show is brought to you by Vicodin, Viacom,
Can be better if we implement the law.
Pain Management.
Regulatory process to make
Yeah,
it-
Viacom,
I'm saying if we don't implement the law, what happens with Obamacare? What's going on with?
What
Vicodin,
you'll see is a magnification of all these stories around the
Hydrocodone, bit top trait, Bonds, Williams, Upper Bound, Step Program. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, Vicodin.
To be most appropriate. More people